We got something special for you guys today. Be real.
Came from the bottom, I had to go get it. Stand on my own, yeah, you know that I'm with it. Keep it 100 straight from the beginning. I ain't too social, I'm keeping my distance. I'm always working, that's why I be winning. I gotta go get it, it's all in my vision. Got to be real from the very beginning.
Welcome back, Be Real fam. And today we'll be discussing, is YouTube helping small creators? Why? And is it true? So, first off, let's start with the first question. Is YouTube helping small creators on YouTube get noticed through their algorithm? I have noticed that there has been an uptick in independent creators, smaller creators such as myself, getting more notoriety in the algorithm and getting their videos suggested more often. That doesn't necessarily mean that YouTube is helping out small creators. But on that behalf, in defense of it, I will say it would be very smart of YouTube to do such a thing, because essentially more creators getting more views and YouTube's promotional companies getting more ads shown on those videos that are eligible for more views through more creators only earns more revenue for YouTube. In the long run, it also earns more revenue for us, so the smaller creators out there. So it's a win-win situation, win-win-win actually, because the promoters get their ads seen, YouTube gets new creators, gets paid for the ads being shown in those creators' videos that are eligible for promotion or for monetization, and those products are, seen by more people, and they get more revenue because more products are ordered through those ads that are shown. So it works out for everybody. It's a win-win all the way down to the bottom to the creator for YouTube. So in a sense, it would make a lot of logical and economical sense financially for YouTube to do such a thing. So are they actually doing it? I don't know. My personal opinion would be they probably are putting a little bit more focus on independent creators. Like I said, I have seen an uptick in smaller creators' content getting posted and suggested on Facebook and monetized as well. So it's a possibility that is exactly what is happening. Because it's good, like I said, for everybody all the way down the line in YouTube's financial structure. So that's not going to be bad business for them. It's only going to make things better and earn them more revenue. In that sense, YouTube could also be a leader in the forefront if they really jumped on that bandwagon and wanted to put both feet into it. They could be the top in preventing homelessness, as well as providing independent jobs for people where they could create content from home and work from home and not have to struggle out there and get paid pennies on the dollar for basically trading hours and hours and hours a week of their time and not really getting the effort or the show of benefit from it for giving all that time, because the cost of living is skyrocketing so high, your income just isn't able to rise enough to meet that level to balance things out. It used to be where your cost of living was lower than your income. Now it's shifted to where your income is lower than the cost of living. And there's that gap in between there is what people need to earn to survive. I think YouTube would be very smart to recognize those people as a target audience and promote their pages. They would be solving two problems at the same time, as well as enhancing their recognition, right, and their reputation for helping smaller creators get noticed and therefore monetized and out of the broken economical system that just isn't working and get people making money and spending money again, which will in turn uptick the economy because those jobs are being provided. People are able to stay from home. Now you will say, oh, well, there's going to be a downside to it too, because then you ain't got people to work all these factories. Yeah, but it also will provide some leverage in that right for people who do want to work outside their homes, and they'll probably be forced to be paid a higher wage through their employer because the employers can't get good workers to fill those positions, and they therefore have to offer a higher cost or a higher per dollar hour wage to offset for the cost of living outpacing that wage they were providing before, which is why people didn't want to work the job in the first place, and which is why they would have turned to YouTube to monetize their channels and put some effort into themselves as opposed to somebody else's dream and somebody else's company, and really give them a chance to discover what it is they would do with their lives given the chance they weren't financially broken to the point where they were caged into the economic system and not able to do the things or accomplish the goals they want to in their life financially because they don't have the money, because their income coming in every month is being outpaced by what they're paying out, which is why you also see a huge, massive uptick in increase in people being on government-supported benefits like TA, PA, SNAP, or EBT, if you will. It's kind of the same thing, but that right there, or supplemental income even, that right there is one of the side effects of the economy outpacing itself. Past the point of people not being able to close that gap and catch up with their income coming in because they're paying out more than they're taking in. So people start sinking and drowning. So what do? You turn to your credit cards. Right? Easy way to get that cash on demand and get the bills paid. But then you pay 31% fee on that for APY interests. Well, what do you do? What do you do when you have a $4,000 credit line and you have $4,500 worth of bills, but you only got $500 cash on you, right, from the last paycheck because you had the kid broke his arm and you had to pay for sports or medical bills, or whatever the case is, insurance, life insurance, car insurance, house insurance, renter's insurance for everything now, and it's so damn expensive. How can people afford to try and catch up? You can't. That's why people are getting 2 and 3 jobs, right? And it's still not even touching it. Because you get to that point where it's almost there and then cost of living goes up again because prices are going up, and then you just get pushed farther and farther and farther behind because your income never increases, right? You can ask for those raises at work, but you're not going to get them right now. The economy is hurting too much to where these companies can't get people to work, which means they're not selling their products, they're not able to move the products, and they're not making money. Only the big guys are, right? Like Netflix and Amazon. You're sitting your ass on at home because you don't want to go to your job. What do? You watch Netflix and you pay them instead of you getting paid. Get your ass on YouTube and start investing in yourself. So let's move on. Next question here is why would YouTube be doing that? Well, that would be the answer right there. We just discussed it. It would be economically a great move for them because it would be killing several birds with one stone, if you ask me, because you would be incentivizing people to invest in themselves and be more creative in themselves and chasing their goals as opposed to trading that time to being caged into the economy on a treadmill. They're never going to leave because they can't. Or it's going to invest in those people creatively to invest in themselves and push them to do their best to try and get monetized so they can, in their own right, start chasing their own dreams again and get themselves back to some sense of feeling fucking normal instead of feeling like they're a caged bird, right? Jumping around and getting all excited when the guy comes up with a little bag of treats, hoping you get one. But unfortunately, there's only 5, and there's 100 birds waiting in line ahead of you. Good luck. You know, that's kind of the state of how things are right now. Third question would be, is it true? Well, my personal opinion, yeah, I think it would be true in some sense. And like I said, it would make a whole lot of economical sense for them to do that, because it's only going to increase their bottom line, essentially, and get them more ad revenue. So it would not be a bad move on their part to invest in doing so. So it would benefit a lot of people. It would benefit you, it would benefit me, it would benefit YouTube and all these advertisers out there that want their ads shown to people and get their products in front of people's faces so they can hit that little button and click the link and go to the website and order the product. You know, that's only going to be good business for everybody all the way down the line. And the more people, essentially, they have, the more channels there are out there for them to tap into, it would give them more people to potentially sell their products to and show their products. So, you know, that would increase their sales, or at least their ratio for sales, or the possibility, you know what I mean? So the odds are going to increase for them regardless. It would be great business for them. That's why they would do it, because it's only going to make more money to their bottom line. It's not going to hurt them. Certainly not. I mean, I don't know anybody, you know, where your sponsors that are investing in your company are going to hand you more money to invest more, and you're going to tell them no. Probably not going to happen. You're definitely going to tell them yes, because you want that money in your hand, right? So what do you got to do? You're going to do whatever the hell it is you got to do. What does YouTube got to do to get that ad revenue? Get more pages monetized so more ads can be shown in those monetized videos. And when those videos are shown, it gets out to a wider audience, more people see it, more people click the link, more people order the products, the more money these companies make. Simple as that. That is how it works. And that is why YouTube would and probably should be doing this if they're not. Which honestly, like I said, I've seen a small uptick. I believe wholeheartedly that is exactly what they're doing. Because it's just smart business. Why wouldn't you do it? If you're going to make more money off of it and it's going to help people out and it's going to give you a better reputation and rapport with your users and your viewers of your app on your platform, and essentially bring in more sponsors to corral those creators that are monetized and put those ads in there on their videos and make more money for you, there's no reason why you wouldn't want to do that. There isn't. So I wholeheartedly believe that is exactly what they're doing. I do think that it's going to benefit everybody all the way down, just like I said. It's really going to put a keynote, I think, and a step forward ahead of other platforms for YouTube if they're able to really, in their own right, monetize on, you know, capitalize on that sort of monetization for their own company. I think it's going to be great business for them. Great business for the YouTubers. Obviously, they're going to be making money and creating content they like, and obviously other people like, which is where the views are going to come from. The ads are going to be put into those monetized videos from the sponsors, and more people are going to see those ads and be like, oh, I need that shit. Oh, I like that. Hey, I didn't know that was even out there. I'm going to click this. And that is exactly what they want. That is exactly what they want, because that is exactly what's going to make them money. They don't even have to leave their damn couch to make that money, right? Because you're already going to be clicking it. YouTube's already doing that advertising for them on multiple funnels, right? So it's kind of like, instead of them advertising and applying to advertise on different TV channels, right? They apply to YouTube, right? One entity, and they can reach millions of channels. Millions of channels. Think about that. All right? So that is something that they're just going to jump on. I can tell you that right now. And this is probably why this is even happening. Because it's going to make money for everybody all the way through the line. And it's going to, like I said, increase YouTube's reputation and notoriety with their users as well as their ad promoters. Because they're going to be selling more ads, making more money. And it's just going to be great for everybody. So I hope that this is truly what's going on. I truly hope that YouTube is really trying to help get itself together and formulate on the side of smaller creators and not letting all the big guys suck up all this financial room at the top. There's room for everybody. There really is. There's room for everybody. I don't see why we can't all exist in the same space on the same platform and make money in our own rights. That's something we should all be able to do, and all something that I think we're all going to be able to be successful with YouTube's help in this, right? Being able to help smaller creators really stand out and get their content noticed and hopefully get monetized in their own right, and really be able to chase their dreams and get out of that economic cycle of being caged in on that treadmill and working every day to the point where there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do. You're going to be stuck in that mode for the rest of your damn life until you die, and then when you die, you got to pay for that too. Sorry, I don't know what to tell you. That's just how it works. So, it is what it is. Whatever, I don't see that it's going to be something that is going to be a fix-all for everybody, because it still takes some effort to get monetized on YouTube. So it's not going to be, oh, I'm just going to make a channel and it's going to be successful in a week and I'm going to start making thousands of dollars because then I have millions or hundreds of thousands of viewers. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. It's going to take a little bit of effort. It's going to take some consistency and some time. I have other videos on my channel on how to do that. So check those out and get the information from those videos. They're very informative and it'll let you know exactly what to do and who's telling you to do it and how to do it and who has had success with it. There is one person out there, I don't want to mention the name yet because like I said, I already have those other videos. Watch those on my channel and you'll find out who it is. But there is one YouTuber out there, actually several, but one notable that I make note of anyways on my channel. And he has become wildly successful so far in a very short time. And he's just a regular guy. He's been on YouTube for a bit and it's working for him. And he's kind of the one that has discovered that YouTube may be doing this. So if it's something you guys may be interested in, something you think you could take the time to invest in yourself or you want to do, or at least try to take the chance to do it and see if something might happen, make some good material, be consistent with it, post every day. That's what I've been doing here the last week or so. And get yourself out there. Really try to get yourself some videos going, get some content moving around, and hopefully YouTube will help you guys out and give you a little bit of a boost there and get you monetized. And hopefully you can get some good views, some good subscribers, and get yourself a monthly income that's coming in so you don't have to struggle and be caged in on that treadmill that is the U.S. economy. So, things aren't necessarily going good with that. It's becoming more difficult, and I understand that. So we have to find other ways, or consider at least other ways, to provide, money for our families, to make sure our bills are paid, to make sure that, we're able to succeed in taking care of our families, taking care of ourselves, paying our bills, our mortgages, our insurances, our rent, and making sure that we are still contributing to our own lives and have a way to circumvent sinking in that hole that everybody nowadays kind of seems to be sinking into. It's almost unavoidable. I've been very fortunate in the sense where I've been able to get myself out there and get myself into a place where I've beaten the odds. You know what I mean? I've beaten the odds. I've literally done the homework on this and ran the numbers. I've beaten the chances of somebody going from homeless to homeowner, even right now in this current state of the economy, is 0.01%. 0.01. So 1/10%, or 100th%. So you know what I mean? Like, this is just something that's part of the world we live in today, and it doesn't have to be something we're completely subject to. We do have a way out. There are other options we can consider. I suggest you guys start trying YouTube. It's worth a shot. I don't understand why you wouldn't just take that risk on yourself. Take the chance. Take the risk. You're worth it. You are worth it. Trust me. You guys can do this. Be brave enough to take a chance on yourself. Has what you've been doing working? Has that been working? Probably not. Right? For probably 90% of you out there or more, it hasn't been working, man. You've been doing the same thing day in and day out, and you ain't getting any fucking results. None. Nothing's changing, bro. You're still stuck in that cage, still running on that treadmill, right? And that's where you're going to stay until you decide to take a chance in yourself. I'm not saying quit your job and all that and do some drastic shit in your life. Don't do that. Don't do that. But start doing your homework. Educate yourself on how to get out of that and get yourself into a place where you can leverage that education to gain something of value, some skills of value that you can use in the real world, and get yourself out of that damn cage. Stop running on the freaking treadmill, right? Get yourself to a place where you're finally able to take a chance and a risk on yourself. And it don't matter if you fail or not, because you're probably going to fail the first time anyways, right? Not everybody was good when they had their first job. We all sucked at it. Come on, let's be honest. But it took some time and life experience to get the knowledge and the skills we needed to succeed, right? So now your options are like all these other different jobs. You can't just bag groceries or run a register or do construction or drop concrete or do shingling or construction or something like that. You can do all that stuff now because you've varied your skills and therefore made yourself more valuable to the workforce. This is just another skill you're going to be adding to it, making yourself that much more valuable, but in a workforce space that is its own entire entity, right? May not necessarily be physical, but doesn't have to be to know that you're going to get paid for it, right? So why not take that chance on yourself to get paid for it? That's what you should be doing. That's what I'm going to be doing. And quite honestly, I think you guys are worth it. I know I'm worth it. I've invested a lot in myself, and I intend to invest a hell of a lot more with this channel. So hopefully things will work out for me. I'm hoping it all works out for you guys, and we can all come together and make sure that, we're all just looking out for each other, man. Because, it's just like the phrase says, it takes a village, bro. It takes a village. It takes a village, bro. And you can't do it by yourself. So if we all band together and we're all supporting each other, I believe it can be done. I believe it can be done. We can circumvent that treadmill and walk around and get to the finish line without having to feel like we ain't making any traction. You know what I mean? And that's the part that sucks about it all. Quite honestly. But anyways, on that note, be real fam. I'm going to let y'all go. Just remember one thing. I love and appreciate you all. Please don't be afraid to like, subscribe, and make sure you guys watch my other content, my other videos that I have. I have one on that person I mentioned before. I have 2 other videos on him, as a matter of fact. So make sure you guys check out that content, and I'll see you all later. And remember, be real.
Came from the bottom, I had to go get it. Stand on my own, yeah, you know that I'm with it. Keep Keep it 100 straight from the beginning. I ain't too social, I'm keeping my distance. I'm always working, that's why I be winning. I gotta go get it, it's all in my vision. Got to be real from the very beginning.